Hello, everybody. Happy one day after anniversary to Nine Inch Nails, The Slip. Now, Nine Inch Nails had came out yesterday, guys. Was the anniversary, May 5th, and the bad boy turned 17 years old. You're close to being a man now. So, guys, sorry about that. I'm sure you guys know already from my previous reviews and rankings that Nine Inch Nails is one of my favorite bands. I previously did a tier list ranking of all the albums and ranking of my liking. Probably going to do a new tier list ranking of that and new bands and whatnot. I've been discovering some new bands such as Ice Nine Kills, Sleep Token. You know, I haven't done a review on Flaming Lips yet, but going to go and take care of that soon this year, guys. This year's going to be a bunch of reviews going on, filling them up nonstop, a lot of anniversaries, things of that nature. So, guys, stay tuned for that. But as of for today, guys, we're going to go and talk about The Slip, Nine Inch Nails. Now, this project was released actually for free by Trent Reznor on the websites and online around this time, the follow-up to Year Zero. And like I said, guys, this came out in 2008, but Trent Reznor had taken a long break from the Nine Inch Nails bracket for quite a bit. You know, he did another one of those 5-year things where he didn't really drop anything, you know, under the Nine Inch Nails name for 5 years. He did do a David Fincher score for Social Network, which obviously won him a Grammy, which was definitely worth his time and the effort of that, you know, nature of things of that. So 2012, Social Network, killed that. Love Trent Reznor's soundtracks. That was the first soundtrack he officially done. He did do a, you know, a game score under the name of Nine Inch Nails. So he didn't do it under Trent Reznor, but he did score and do the songs for the video game Quake back in 1997. So Trent Reznor's been familiar with musical territory, soundtracks, scores, you know, just filling up that nature with eeriness and all that stuff that Nine Inch Nails Trent Reznor does best. So guys, let's go and jump into The Slip. Like I said, guys, you know, I'm a big Nine Inch Nails fan. There's no album in this catalog that is a downer for me. You know what I'm saying? All these albums are plus. So let's go and jump into it, shall we? First track, guys, is going to be 999. Funny enough, Nine Inch Nails. So, 999,999. Now, this is the startup of the album. This is where we're getting the progression going on. Guys, the track is literally about 10 seconds, a minute. It is a lead-up track, not really one of those that you just choose to bump. It is a necessary track for the album, kind of like what he did with Hyperpower on Year Zero. You know, and with this track right here, guys, I do dig the energy. I do dig the progressiveness. And, you know, Trent sounds awesome on this. No, I'm just kidding. But it's just an instrumental track, and it's about a minute long, and then it eventually leads to 1 million. 1 million, we get that bum, 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 bam. This track right here really reminds me of it can be like in a fast-paced, like, 2000s movie. Like if you guys ever seen that movie Faster with Dwayne Johnson, sounds like it can be in that movie. Just sounds like it can be like in a shooter movie with, you know, like I said, around that 2000s era, really fast paced. Sounds like a killer movie. And I dig the energy. You know, I like the way Trent sings in this song. He puts a lot of power. You know, really fast paced song. You know, I dig it. And yeah, you know, there's nothing really much, you know, too crazy going on in this track. Solid track to start off the album. First official track. Then we get into Letting You. This track, guys, I've heard live. This track is banging. Love the energy to this one. This was one of those that I wasn't really banging too much before I saw it live. When I saw it live, I was like, wow, like this is really a great track. I dig the energy. I like the fast pace of this. This whole album really has a garage type of feel where it's nothing too much. Nothing too progressiveness, not a lot of instrument choices. Kind of just simplicity, and it fits really well with the garage rock sound that Trent Reznor and the rest of the band were going for. So, Letting You, guys. We were letting you get away. We were letting you. Great track. Love that one. Even better live. Even better live. So, next up, guys, track number 4. Probably the most catchiest song on the album. Discipline. Discipline, love this song, really dance nature, really reminds me of Only on With Teeth. Solid track right here. You know, this is one of those that is probably a lot of people's favorites off this one. This is in my top 3 in here. Not my favorite track actually on here, but love the track. Totally play this one all the time. Love the way this one slaps on speakers. This track is just banging, guys, right here. This is one of those tracks, if you guys want to get people on Nine Inch Nails, and if they're a big fan of Only, you should definitely show them this one. And guys, if you haven't heard this one yet and you're a fan of Only, check out Discipline. Great hook. I need your discipline. I need your help. Great fucking track right there. So next up, guys, Echoplex, another drum and beat song right here. I've seen the video where Trent Reznor does this song live and he makes the beat in front of people where it's like boom boom ding, and it's like just going, you know, and the beat is just going along with the statistics. Badass song right here. Love this one. You know, love the way Trent sounds on this one. My voice just echoes off these walls. Love that. Think that one sounds really good. You know, really simplistic track, but you know, the nature of Discipline and Echoplex, I think with those drum and beats going back to back like that, it really causes for a good vibe that we're in for, you know, that we're in so far. So Echoplex, banging one right there. You get that good drum and bass. You know, you get some, another great hook followed with Discipline. My voice just echoes off these walls. I don't need anything at all. You know, I think that that's beautiful. I think that this track right here is dope. We also get some guitars coming in, and also we get a more with next track, Head Down. Head Down. We just get bing, 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 ding. More drum and bass. This one with guitars, but this one we get a little bit more bass going on with the bing, 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 ding. Stuff like that. This one's dope. Hey, you! Trent really sounds pissed on this track right here. You know, I think that Trent is really starting to, his voice was getting a little deeper and a little bit more, you know, just into the depths on Year Zero. And following with this one, and a lot of these tracks being drum and bass and dance nature, I think Trent really sounds great on these simplistic beats, having his vocals show off a little bit more than it did with Year Zero. Year Zero, great album. You can still hear Trent, but those beats are so fucking edited and digital that it's hard to have Trent stand out on them. But this one right here, we get, you know, like I said, with Discipline, Letting You was a little hard, a little distorted to hear him in. Discipline, he's fully clear. Echoplex, he's there with some, vocal editing. And then Head Down, we get him sounding really good in this one too. We get him sounding pissed. We get some melodies in this one. The beat really shines in this one. Nice punch going on in Head Down. You know, this one's one of those hip-hop type of feel tracks right here where it just has kind of like an 808 just type of hip-hop feel to it where, you know, anyone can just bob their head to if they're a hip-hop fan, and something for the alternative fans too, and, you know, some catchiness for everybody. So Head Down, great track. Track number 7, slowing things down a little bit and getting a little bit darker with Lights in the Sky. This track right here is beautiful, guys. Trent's lyrics on this one are really good. They shine, no pun intended. And I think that, you know, just a soft piano ballad. With Nine Inch Nails albums, you're always going to have a piano ballad, some soft ballads, and that's what we get. You know, not the only one, but we get track number 7 with Lights in the Sky, the beautifulness, the soft nature of this one, the dark nature of this one. This is one of those tracks you definitely want to play at night. You want to play alone. You want to play at full volume. And you want to listen to the lyrics and vibe out. Maybe even put this one on repeat and listen to it a couple times. Great track, guys. You know, this is one of those that I really go to when it's nighttime. And this one never fails to put me in that trance that Trent was going for. So great execution on that song, Trent. Your pianos never fail us wrong. And to be honest, actually, he has done stuff like that with Ghost and soundtracks. I was going to say he should do a whole album with piano ballads, but his scores are pretty much like that. So, you know, that's what I mean. Trent Reznor, I mean, just being versatile, doing albums with rock, soundtracks, atmosphere, ambient noises. This guy's amazing. So, next up, guys, we get more of that sadistic nature with Corona Radiator. Now, this one right here, guys, the most bass on the album, the longest song on the album, and the darkest in nature on the album. This track right here is instrumental, but do not let that fool you. This song right here says a lot. This song right here fucking puts a picture in your head where it's like just, I mean, you know, it makes no difference that there's no lyrics. The beat, the nature, the production, the progressiveness, and, you know, the goosebumps it provides. The song is fucking crazy, guys. This is one of those I really go to test my speakers out. Whenever I want to hear how good a stereo system sounds, I throw on Corona Radiator, and this one's always a go-to to tell if that motherfucking speaker got 808s and if the bass boost was telling the truth. So Corona Radiator, guys, not really much to say, no pun intended. And, you know, banging track on the album, probably one of my favorite up there, Nine Inch Nails instrumentals. I just love the punchy nature of this one. Not too much going on, but that's actually what I love about this one, is that the simplistic, dark nature that we're going for, that we see every time in this song. So yeah, guys, actually we can't even see it. It's so damn dark. All we can do is just left to feel and hear what's going on. So yeah, guys, next up we got number 9. After Corona Radiator, things weren't going so good. They even got worse because number 9, Nine Inch Nails, The Four of Us Are Dying. Yes. After all the impact, after the lights in the sky, after having that melodic little, you know, pause for a bit. Corona Radiator, we haven't said much. Number 9, Dead Now. Four of Us Are Dying. Now, this track right here, guys, another follow-up, another instrumental track. Love how Trent was going hard the first 5-6 tracks. Slows it down with number 7. Gets it, you know, even longer instrumental with 8. And follows up with another instrumental on 9. I really love that. I love that. And, you know, with this project being free and just a, you know, giveaway project, do not let that fool you of just being a half-assed project that, since it's not under a label or announced or, you know, the same advertisement distribution that Fragile and With Teeth and whatnot were, you know, dropped and stuff like that by major record labels, do not have it fool you that a free album on the website was not worthy enough to be in between those other albums. I mean, this album right here has potential. It has the hard work proven all in and out of it. With track number 9, The Four of Us Are Dying. This is a banger right here, guys. This is a track right here that also you want to play at night. You want to play with some buddies to make it feel, you know, equivalent to the situation. And you want to enjoy the dark nature that we're following up with Corona Radiator. Dope beat. Love this one. Love the bing 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 ding bing ding bing ding bing 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 ding 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 bing bing ding 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 bing 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 ding 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 ding. That beat is banging right there. It's really simplistic, but it's fucking dope. It's like bing ding 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 bing. So you get that, guys. Dope fucking track right there. Last track of the album, guys. Last track. Number 10. Probably one of my favorites on the album. Demon Seed. Love the hook. I won't use my fist. I will use my voice to destroy. Love that shit right there, guys. Demon Seed, probably one of my favorites on the album. Love the catchiness. Love the punchiness. We also get a little bit of transitions going on with that. But now I know what this is all about. Love that one right there, guys. More drum and bass. Back to the drum and bass to finish it off. You know, with Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor does puts us in that trance for a bit. He put us in that trance for about 20 minutes. Piano, darkness, ambience, instrumental, non-vocals, just doing what he does best, and ending it off with Demon Seed. Demon Seed, guys. What a great way to end off the album, Trent. Starting off strong and ending off even with a bang. You know what I'm saying? That is what Trent Reznor done best. He did it the best with the Downward Spiral, starting off with Mr. Self-Destruct and ending it with I Hurt Myself Today. Gonna be another review coming up, guys. But as it for today, The Slip. Yes, happy late anniversary. Happy 17th anniversary. The album is 17 this year. Next year, you'll be a man. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you, Trent Reznor, for providing. Thank you, Nine Inch Nails. Nine Inch Nails is currently on tour in 2025, so hoping I can go and see them. Hoping we get some more work from the boys this year. Nine Inch Nails did, announce that they're working on the Tron soundtrack that should be releasing this year, and Trent promises to release some more music under the Nine Inch Nails bracket. We've been getting a lot of soundtracks from him these past couple of years, and nothing too new with Nine Inch Nails yet. The most recent projects under the Nine Inch Nails name were Ghosts, the 2 ghosts that we got around the COVID season. So, yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more, guys. The Slip, definitely an album worth checking out. Thank you for the free album, Trent. One of those garage albums, one of those experimental albums that Trent was really feeling like, and then took a pause for a bit to work on soundtracks and follow up with another album I'm going to be talking about coming soon, Hesitation Marks. Alrighty, guys, thank you for staying with me on The Slip. Stay tuned for more, and let me know what I should be discussing more on The Topics. Thank you guys for watching. Deuces!